Okay, friends, we're going to talk about the car business. I know a lot of you are interested in starting your own used car business, and I'm going to talk about that. A PFI car business. PFI stands for pays for itself. So let's get into that today. Of course, if you have anyone who's into or thinking about starting flipping cars. This is basically a car flipping type of business. Again, we're not dealing with licenses or anything that requires, certification or licensing in any of the states. You can do that. That's always an option for you. Again, you can do it with or without. You can start without it, and then because they're all qualifiers, there's certain amounts of cars that you can sell on your own without needing a license and things of that nature. But all of that you can learn during the training program that we have. We also have, if you go to classiforium.com, we also have in under the events section, we have a series of car flipping seminars, crash courses actually, which will get you get up and going in about 4 evenings, just 4 evenings, 6 to 10, Monday through Thursday, and so yeah, there's more coming up. I'm doing the top 100 cities also during my 2020 through 2022 tour. I'll be doing that with the real estate one as well. So again, I'll be in your city for a whole week. I'll be I'll be teaching the real estate and be doing the car flipping. So look out for those. Keep checking on classiforium.com in the events section for your city, but make sure you're in the top 100 cities, because if not, um, I won't be in your city, and there's a very tight restriction on how many people can attend the car seminar. So you really need to get in. If you can travel, if you're an hour away, you can get involved in the seminar. By the way, so you have to be in a top 100 city or within an hour's ride, which is about 60 miles away, and even 80. Okay, so yeah, even if you were 100 miles, you could probably sneak in. So look for it on classiforium.com and come in. So basically, what is this all about? It's about, listen, people are paying it's getting like the online marketing, because I'm in online marketing, if you couldn't tell. And I'm sorry, that URL is wrong. Let me put the right URL. I just realized it. Oh my! I just did the other real estate one, so I'll be fixing that. On one of our broadcasts, we were wrong. I have two going on at the same time. Okay, so that's the corrected one here for you guys. Everywhere else except YouTube. YouTube had it right. Woo! Okay, so what's happening is that just like in internet marketing, where everybody wants money. Every little thing. If listen, this is how it's getting out there. Listen, they want to charge you for doing this. Look, see that? So for this, they want X amount of dollars, and sometimes it's monthly, right? So now, if you want to do this, that's another few, tens of hundreds of dollars, $10, $30, $70, whatever. And then God forbid you want to do this, because then that'll, so it's like every little thing they want you to pay for, every little thing, and this is like life, right? You guys have to pay for the rent, then you got to pay your car payment, then you got insurances, right? You need with the car life, you need the car insurance, and then with the home you need mortgage insurance, and then life insurance and fire insurance, and all just that, every little thing that you need to do, you has to come out of your pocket. It's getting overwhelming, and then some. God forbid something happens to your car. Let's get into the car, and that's another car payment. Yeah, you got to go back into debt. The other day, one of our family members said, They're trying to get ready to retire and all that, and then all of a sudden the car breaks down. It's no good at all. It died. They have to get into debt now. Right before, they were planning to retire and just take all the money they had collected to, settle and into their retirement mode. And then all of a sudden, now something comes to draw that out. And I've done many videos already about health issues. All you have to do is get sick. Just get sick. And they, and it's, oh my goodness, they will drain the swamp. Maybe Trump isn't able to drain the swamp in Washington, but if you get sick, they will drain your swamp of finances, whatever it is you put together. Believe me, I know that. And forget it. If you get terminally ill, that's it. You are done. Okay, I know people who had to sell off all their real estate just to pay for the spouse's medical bills that died. They died. The bills still have to be paid, and he had to get rid of all his possessions just because he's an honorable guy. He wants to pay the bills and all that. He paid it, man. He paid it, but he was left with nothing. So this is the issue. Listen, no matter we talk about people with pensions, people with they worked all their lives, hoping and or resting assured that the union will take care of everything. Great unions, okay. I have personal family experience, and in the end, okay, the union did do some things, but the bottom line is that excuse me. The bottom line is that the member, that union worker, is done financially, just done. So anything you were able to do throughout life, you will lose it in the end. So dealing with what we're dealing with now with the car issue, cars are expensive. And I'm not just talking about new cars. I'm talking about just getting a car. Because it's not just getting a car, is it? It's getting a mechanic, isn't it? You know what I'm talking about? Can I hear an amen? Of course not. Of course you can. You have to understand that the cars break down. That's more money out your pocket. That's a misery. I've seen a lot of people having misery. Now, you guys, you know what I'm talking about. So basically, what PFI cars are is a car business that helps people, brings people together with cars in a program that helps them pay, helps the car. In other words, the car pays for itself. They drive around in nice cars, but the car is paying for itself. And then some. Like this, in our program, there's people who are actually earning a living just with the car. The car itself is helping them make money. And let me tell you, when things go bad, you don't have the job closes or you're excused from employment because business goes down, although that shouldn't be happening these days. But it can and most definitely will happen eventually. It'll be good if you have income coming in from the car that you drive. And so, and then we're not talking about Uber here. We're not talking about Lyft or anything like that. It's not like that at all. It is simply just the car helping you to make ends meet, especially to cover its own expenses because you'll always have mechanical problems and issues and things like that. But I remind myself, I'm not trying to sell you a car. Again, this is the message of the PFI car business to your clients. I'm talking to you about starting your own PFI car flipping business. And if you go to this URL, you can get a lot more information. I mean, people are going and getting cars with nothing, and they're coming out with a car that's going to be paying for itself and paying them as well. That's outrageous, isn't it? But it will sell your cars. Your cars will be sold, and you will make a lot of money because you're not just selling a used car and that's that. Giving them more car bills, mechanic bills, gasoline bills, etc., etc. Not that they should be getting those bills, but if they pay with a credit card, then obviously they will. So again, these cars pay for themselves. Wouldn't you be? Can you imagine? And you're making more than if you were selling the car normally. How can that be? Take a look at the video. Gives you the details. Now, that how many cars do you think you would sell if people could just come to you and they drive out with a car that's producing money for them? It'll pay for their car. That means you're getting paid, right? But also they're earning income. What would you, how many cars do you think you would sell under that agreement? A whole lot. So this is a definite thing for you to look at. And the only caveat is this: there's a limit in each city. The larger cities have more PFI license businesses with us, but the majority of cities in the United States can only have one of you. So you need to act fast. So why don't you go over to this URL, look into it. I think you'll be greatly impressed and excited about pressing that button before your neighbor does. Because somebody in your city, they're going to do this. It should be you. Take care and thanks for watching.